All right. Cut that. All right. Take two. Still Up Sports, episode 20. Here we are, guys. We're talking training camp, but we're jumping right into this. We actually did a restart. We had botched this whole everything, and then we started to have a little bit of internet issues, and we restarted everything. So we're redoing it. Episode 20, Still Up Sports, guys. Short episode tonight, guys. We got a big interview on Monday morning. And we worked 12 hours today, guys. And we got a big interview on Monday morning. And we're working our weekend this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, just because we're preparing for this big trip in November to Denver. So almost 2 weeks we're going to be out there. A lot of big stuff might happen. We're going to keep seeing how this goes. Besides that, guys, we got a big interview on Monday. Guess with who? Can you guess? We don't have a drum roll, so take a guess. Luca Evans from the Denver Post will be joining me. We will be asking him some questions. If you have some questions, drop them in the comments or live stream right now. We'll talk to Luca Evans Monday morning. It will be recorded, so I will air it on Wednesday's stream, okay? So if you have comments or questions for Luca Evans, as always, guys, you know what I say. Drop your comments or questions below. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, guys. We are just a small little show, here trying to promote late night sports talk so anyone can talk sports in the middle of the night and be there for fellow sports fans. If you have any comments or questions, please join me and please subscribe. Here we are. Let me pull it up for you guys so you can see where we're at. But here we go. Bam. We're at 126. We're moving on up. We're trying to normalize late night sports. When I hit 500, I go skydiving, guys. So that's just one. So, I can do that as a challenge. But for you guys, make me jump out of a plane. That's on you guys. Besides that, come check us out again on YouTube, of course, on X, on Instagram, on TikTok, guys. It all helps. Come pop by. Come check us out. Any little bit of support helps on any of these platforms. And again, you see me rocking the Goonsville, the Greek Goonsville. Go check out Goonsville. Goonsville's family. We're all about supporting others who own their craft, man. Petros is killing it with everything he's doing right now. Go check out Goonsville, guys. I already have a cart started. This is how bad I am with my Goonsville love, guys. I already got another cart started. We'll see how much more I add to it. Go check it out. Why do I sound like a Minecraft narrator? Maybe I should narrate Minecraft. Hope you're having a great night, man. You have any comments or questions, just let me know. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I should be playing some Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft a day in my life, but maybe I should. I have family members. I have cousins. I have a brother. I have people that have played Minecraft in my life, but I've never played Minecraft. But, maybe I should be playing Minecraft, huh? Maybe I should be. Maybe we can make this podcast into, put it into Minecraft. I'd love to see my studio made into Minecraft. Like this studio, Minecraft, that'd be kind of fun. Besides that, guys, again, go check out Goonsville. Yes, I answered your Minecraft question. You should. It's quite good. I'll have to check it out. Maybe one day I'll play Minecraft as a... maybe when we hit 200 or 300 subs, I'll play Minecraft because I want to bring gaming onto this channel, sports gaming, of course. So, I want to play Madden on here. I want to play 2K. I want to play FIFA. I've never played FIFA. I've never played 2K. I want to play both. This is a sports channel. We're trying to normalize late night sports talk. So, here it is. This is our page. We normally try to normalize late night sports talk. This is our 20th live stream in only about 2 months or so. Besides that, we've done watch-alongs to UFC fights, and we'll continue to do that stuff. Boxing matches, we'll do that in the future. We're just a very young channel, and we're trying to reach some of these thresholds YouTube has for us. But besides that, we talk Broncos and other sports, here. So go check us out on any of these platforms. And again, come check out Goonsville. Petros is awesome. You never know who's rocking the Goonsville. It's clean clothing, really cool embroidered stuff. So I love it. Yeah, guys, it's not a paid ad. Goonsville does not pay me. They're just family. So we give them nothing but love. We got nothing but love for Goonsville and Petros and the hard work that they put in. Again, I got a cart started, so maybe I'll put one of these beanies in there in that cart as well. But yeah, guys, so go check us out on Still Up Sports at Still Up Sports on every platform: YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok at Still Up Sports, guys. You want to talk and help me normalize late night sports talk? That's the big thing. It's not even about the channel. It's not even about the views. It's more about just being up at this time of night for the late night sports fan to talk whatever they want. I'm just a Broncos fan, so I talk about the Broncos a lot, but we'll talk about anything. Yeah, guys. And then I got a big interview coming up with Luca Evans from the Denver Post, soon to be of the San Francisco Chronicle. He's going to be covering the Golden State Warriors soon after he leaves the Broncos, beat. So, if you have comments or questions for me to ask Luca, drop them in the comments or questions, right now or after the fact. Besides that, guys, we're going to get into Broncos training camp, and this episode's only going to be about an hour long, just because of the fact that we're got to lock in with the fact that we're giving up 2 of our days off this week, just so we can go get some OT to pay for these Broncos tickets in Denver, because we're going to Broncos Chiefs, and that's going to be a big game. Our first Broncos Chiefs game. See Patrick Mahomes out there against this Broncos defense, Bo Nix in Mile High. It'd be a crazy game. So it'll be worth it. So that's why we're putting in all this overtime, working a 12-hour shift a day, working Saturday, Sunday, getting off work what will be Monday morning, because we work 4 p.m. to midnight. So technically Sunday when I work, I'll be getting off work at Monday morning. So I'll have to come home, do a Monday show, and then lay down, and then immediately have to go straight to lay down and then wake up, do that Luca Evans interview. One second, guys. Yeah, I heard the Broncos are drafting. Man, I've heard so many stupid things, guys. And yes, there's a few flies flying around. It's very hot out here. There's AC problems, and we have windows open. So we're having some AC issues, and they're gonna come fix our AC hopefully tomorrow. But we have the windows cracked, at least for some airflow, and that has allowed some flies to get into the house and into the damn studio. So, mind those. I do apologize. Welcome to the 20th stream, guys. Broncos training camp notes, real quick, guys, because we're only going for an hour. So we can knock out these extra 2 days of OT this weekend, as well as really finish writing our interview for Luca, because we got our interview like 80% written. I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to drop in and see if you guys can squeeze a question or two in there, and I'll make sure I put your name there so that way he knows who's asking it. Besides that, let's see, guys. Let's jump right in. So Bo Nix is looking great. I've seen the videos. Bo Nix looks great. Let's see. Bo's looking great. Jalen Waddle's making one-handed catches that are going viral, even though I wouldn't necessarily put too much into those guys. Besides that, I think that you got like little Jordan Humphrey making some touchdown catches. The Evan Ingram connection seems to appear to be happening a little bit. I think little Jordan Humphrey, guys, he's going to be a practice squad. Like, you're never going to get rid of him. You can't get rid of him. He's that good. You can't get rid of the hump. You can't get rid of the hump, guys. Besides that, let's see. New facility. The new facility looks amazing. The Broncos' new facility is world class. It looks insane. Probably one of the biggest, most stunning facilities I've seen, and I've looked online, and I've seen a lot of like videos and stuff. Some of these places are never even going to be seen by like people like me or you guys, and so that's why we're going to ask Luca about the facility and how it looks, because by then he would have had uh, a few days to kind of really at least walk around and get to see what it looks like, because he's still covering the team till the end of the month. Well, till the end of August, I believe, like August 26th, I believe. So because of that, we're going to get to maybe ask him about how it looks. Oh, there's our old lady. Yep, there's our old lady. Hi. Hi, lady. Yes. You see the kitty cat, guys. We do have a kitty cat on set. Yeah? You want to hang out with me? You want to come here? Yeah. Yeah, lady. Come here. Come here. We're trying to get the old lady to hop on my lap. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Come here. Will she come over here is the question. Come here. Come here. Come. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come here. You can do it. Oh, and now the brother is jealous. We're going to let him sit out there because he doesn't want to come. He just wants to go in and out. And we don't play the in and out game with him. He gets in or out. We don't play in or out because we can't disrupt these streams for him. All right, guys. Again, let's see. Bo Nix looking good. New facility looking insane. We're going to ask Luke Evans about the facility for sure. Let's see, guys. Jonathan Cooper's back. Team's just playing it. You got to play it out. The legal stuff is happening. You got to play this stuff out. We'll let it play out and just watch this and see how it goes. Besides that, guys, Michael Wilhoit's back, and in a sense of with this whole Cooper situation, Wilhoit may have been like kind of rehabilitated and rehired, and so that's like completely different. Whereas you got a different situation with Cooper, like that's still all pending litigation, and anything can happen there, as well as like the league. He's still subject for a suspension down the line, probably for sure. So who knows? Yeah, guys, if you're here watching, yeah, I see you, and I see you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Drop your comments, questions below. We're trying to normalize late night sports talk here on Still Up Sports. So if you are a fan of sports talk and you happen to always be up late at night, that's what we're here for. Yes, guys, you see me rocking the Goonsville. Goonsville's not a paid ad. Goonsville is just fam, so we always give them their love. We're inspired by Goonsville, guys. Goonsville inspires us, with that drive and that hustle. But besides that, guys, yeah, I see you guys. If you want to comment, go ahead. We've had some comments already. I don't know if Broncos are drafting LeBron James, but I'm glad that he's going to the 76ers and not the Nuggets. I would have not been too happy to see him on the Nuggets. Let's see, guys. Pat Bryant looked good. That's good to hear. Let's see. We're still waiting for padded practices, guys. Hopefully today it's going to be more of a real practice. It was more like the first 2 days the Broncos were calling like an acclimation thing, whatever, acclimation days, whatever. First 2 days were very light. Maybe we're going to see shells today. Maybe we'll see pads on Saturday or something. Hopefully we see some pads soon. Sean Fresh, guys, the former St. Louis Battlehawk, he had an interception. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I did say Bo Nix is fine. Again, the videos look like he's moving around on it really good. He's looking really good. Those passes are looking sharp. And at least what one or two videos we have. Besides that, what all the reporters are saying is it's looking sharp. So that's good to hear. Let's see. I didn't get any notes down on these players in their interviews. Sometimes I like to watch the player interviews with the beat reporters. I like to watch the players' interviews and then see if I can get like one or two key takeaways from the players may have said, but I didn't get time to do that, guys. We did find out though, like Drew Brees is he's getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, but he asked Sean Payton to introduce him. So Sean Payton may miss like a day or two or something. Who knows with that? But I'm not even worried about that. There's nothing to worry about. That's just exciting for Peyton because Peyton wasn't even supposed to speak to the media, and he chose to, and that's because he knew that about that news and that happening. And you could tell that these two just love each other. Sean Payton and Drew Brees have like a 15-year like connection together. They spent 15 years together, and you're gonna have a bond with someone if you put that much time together. No matter what, they'll become friends or family if you just work or intertwine or hang out, guys, or you mingle that long. That's just how life goes. All right, guys. What else do we got? Let's see. Stephen Jones, a little bit of pressure. I want to see the padded practice before we judge O line, D line, before we judge these running backs with collisions. Same with the linebackers. Um, I don't want to. I don't want to judge much of this stuff until we really see the padded practice, and that's a cliche. That's a cliche you hear all the time. Is that like, we can't do anything or judge much off of this until we see the padded practices, and then this play out. Or sometimes you even hear people say that about like when it leads up to the preseason. But sometimes that's just how it actually is because you're not going to learn much at times going up against your own guys, or at least going up against your guys without contact. So the contact is the first step to learning a little bit more. Going up against some other guys in the preseason will also help you learn a little bit more as well. We'll see. I don't know who makes this 53. I didn't do a 53-man roster. It's our red shirt off season, so we are not rushing a 53-man roster projection out there. We didn't do a mock draft because we had too much to learn with this. So we did not do either of those guys. Yeah, guys, I'm going for only an hour tonight just because of the fact that we're going to make sure because we went for 12 hours at work today. And we're still kind of when you do a 24-hour stream, guys. I'll tell you this: for a day or two, you really don't want to talk about sports, but sometimes you force yourself to do it. But for 24 hours straight, sometimes that's going to talk about sports that much. It can be a little much at times, or just like too much to care about. So like you just need a little break. So sometimes you want to take a day or two off, and that's why like we've only done one stream this week on the weekdays, and that just would be this one. But that's just because 24-hour streams take some time to recover from, and that's why down the line, hopefully they're charitable, and that's why they'd be for a good cause, and hopefully down the line we get more people involved. But the point with these watch-alongs, like we're going to be doing NFL watch-alongs on the weekends. We'll have Saturdays free for college football and fights. And probably some basketball too and all that. So much is lined up for us, guys, as well as we're going to be at 2 college football games. We're going to be physically. So when we don't do watch-alongs on like Saturdays or something, when there are no watch-alongs on the weekends, that means we're probably at an actual sporting event most of the time. So, like, we're going to be at 2. We're going to be at Memphis versus UNLV. UNLV's home opener, Memphis versus UNLV. That's going to be a good game. And then we're going to be at the Battle of Nevada and University of Nevada versus UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, so that's going to be fun. Those are going to be 2 fun UNLV matchups for college football for us to go see. Memphis is a good school. We'll see some good talent there for sure. Same with against Nevada, and UNLV is, in my opinion, the gem of the Mountain West. So, and people don't give Mountain West football the love that it deserves, but I think it deserves its love. Yeah, guys, if you are, if you're just joining, feel free to join us here on Still Up Sports, guys. We normalize late night sports talk starting Monday. It will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every day of the week. We're on X, Instagram, TikTok, and of course here on YouTube. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the love. You don't have to watch this. You can turn off the notifications if you're not interested and you just want to help us with the sub. It means the world to us. Drop the comments if you have any. Let me answer your comments or questions. If you're going to subscribe, let me answer some questions for you. Put me to work. Let me do something for you guys. Again, go check out Goonsville. I can't stress enough. Goonsville's family. Go check out Goonsville. All right. Thank you guys for popping in, everyone joining in on this late night stream. It is currently 3:28 a.m. Mountain Time. Uh, this is what we do, guys. We talk late night sports. We got some interviews out. We got one video out. That's going to come out soon. It's going to be over 2 hours of just us like bantering with two of our fellow draft bros. So that's just going to be a random one, not necessarily an interview, but just kind of a random sports banter kind of thing right there. But we're going to be having our big interview with Luca Evans coming up soon on Monday. We're going to record it. On Wednesday, we'll air it late night and then drop it as an interview the day after. Besides that, we got one big one also coming up after training camp, hopefully before the season. We got another one, a big one lined up. And as we get through these, we're going to make sure we keep trying to schedule these interviews, because the whole point is so these people can understand that we're trying to do something big here with sports talk. We're not trying to just limit sports talk to the daytime. We're trying to limit sports talk to 24/7. So anyone, whether you work security, whether you do truck driving, whether you work late at night in retail and get off at midnight like I do. I work on the Vegas Strip, and then I just get off work at midnight, and then I used to stay up till 4 in the morning talking with my neighbor about sports, and my neighbor moved, and then I lost someone to talk sports with. There is no late night sports fix at this time. There's no one to talk sports with at this time of night. There are only going to be shows, in the morning, in the daytime, in the afternoon, but not at the late night, in the early morning. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, guys. Those are our hours. This is when we prove that we are still up. So again, if you have comments or questions, let me know. We're going to let the kitty cat in. We'll see how this in and out game goes with the kitty cat. 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Let's see. We got a kitty cat over here. We'll see if you want to come on screen. Come here. Come here. Oh, we got a cat. Let's see. Yes, guys, I apologize for the flies. We had to open up the windows. We're having AC issues. It's like 100 something plus outside. So it's 90 something now, but. Yes, sir. Guys, this is my son. This is my son. Acknowledge this handsome Simba-like creature. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a sweet cat. We love animals over on this channel too, so say hi to the cats. Again, look. That's our cat. Yep, he's gonna do the little dangly paws now for you guys. He loves to sit here, and sometimes he'll see himself on screen, and he'll just stare, just because he knows he's being watched. So he likes to sit here and get the love. If you ever just want to see cats, guys, subscribe to Stope Sports, because he's always on the screen. The old lady's on the screen all the time. The dog is. Come up. Come here. Oh, we got the dog up here now. And the cat got jealous, so he jumped off. So now we got the dog right here. All right, guys. Any more questions or comments? Let me know. Let's see, I think I got to it. Sean Fresh from the St. Louis Battlehawks getting interception. This is all stuff we're hearing from people who've been at practice. Let's see. Pat Bryant's been looking good. Again, Drew Brees in the Hall of Fame, guys. That's a big deal. So, Sean Payton will be there. We got the dog. Maybe he can run over our notes with us. What does he think? What do you think, sir? You think that Sean Payton handing over play calling was an effective move to make this offense more productive? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah? Okay, guys, I think he agrees. I think he agrees. We'll see. We agree with him at least. Whatever he says, we'll agree. All right, go lay down. All right, hopefully he just lays down and behaves. But yeah, guys, we got dogs and cats. They're the stars of the show, not me. I just hang out here and talk sports while I live in their world. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any comments, guys. Any questions? I'd love to hear what you guys got to say. We talk late night sports talk, guys. We normalize it. We talk Broncos, but we talk everything. We do watch alongs to everything. We've done watch alongs to UFC fights. We're going to do watch alongs to any kind of sport in the future. Besides that, guys, let me also show you something else that's very cool. Go check out our playlist on YouTube. Let me pull it up and make it a little bigger. There it is. It's called Late Night Vibes with Still Up Sports right here. And we got 2 of them out right now. Every week, one will drop in there. And it's just made with some copyright-free music that I have a membership with a company that I connect to my YouTube, and I can use their copyright-free music as long as I pay a membership. So, it's something I do. I take our little background right here. Actually add, here we go. I just kind of add one of those copyright-free songs, and I just record the background for an hour or two, and then I just let it play. So there's a jazz one, and there's a hip-hop one. Soon there'll be a lo-fi one, and like a soft rock one, and maybe like a country kind of one. There'll be all kinds of cool little ones like that. But we're always trying to do something cool over here. So yeah, go check us out at Still Up Sports again. You never know what we're gonna do over here. Besides that, we're on X, Instagram, TikTok, guys. Again, can't stress it enough. I see you guys hanging out in the comments, in the chat. Feel free to let me know if you want to talk anything specific. We're only going for an hour. We did a 12-hour shift today, and we're working 2 of our 3 days this weekend. When we get off work on Sunday, going into Monday morning, we get off work Monday morning, we got to go home, do a show, go to sleep, and then get up and interview Luca Evans, then go back to bed, and then try to enjoy part of our Monday as our only day off. So again, if you're hanging out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. We are normalizing late night sports talk. The Broncos are back at camp. Let me close that. The Broncos are back at camp, guys. Even though it was more of an acclimation day period for the first 2 days, as they wanted to say. Yeah, again, maybe I'll try Minecraft. We'll see. You should. It's quite good. Maybe I'll get into Minecraft. Let's see, guys. Yeah, today's really more of like the first day of training camp, honestly. Again, if let's see, I think we touched on the facility. Facility looks great, guys. We touched on that. Let's see, I think I mentioned, of course, about the Luca Evans interview. Drop your comments, questions about that you want me to ask Luca. We're not asking him a lot. We don't have him for forever. But if you got some questions, I might pick through 1 or 2 and throw them into my notes, and I'll put your name with it. So if it gets asked to him, we'll tell him that it's from you. So in the comments or questions after the fact, let me know. We're only going for an hour tonight. We normally go for 2 hours. We're going for an hour tonight just so we can get this all this overtime and this stuff done, so we can just focus on this nailing this interview and getting our Monday stream set up. We're a little out of it tonight because of our it being our a 12-hour work day. I'll gladly take a 24-hour show over a 12-hour work day, guys, because at least with the 24-hour stream, I get to hang out and talk with you guys. That's the best part, is because you guys rock. And I love talking to you guys. I love hearing what everyone else has to say, all these different perspectives and opinion, guys. It's amazing. What else we got? Let's see. Again, Cooper's back, but it's more of like you got to wait and see it and let it play out, guys. Honestly, we're just best not talk about it and just letting it see if something plays out with this. No, lady. No, old lady, you can't climb up on that. She wants to climb up on the computer stuff. Sweet old lady. I know. She wants to hang out. I'll hang out with you in a few minutes, lady. We got the old lady kitty cat hanging out with us, guys. Let's see, guys. We got kind of went through most of this training camp stuff. There's not much. Let's see. We're gonna do superhero comps, guys, and we've already done a lot. Here's our where we're at so far. Let's see. We got Davis Webb and Sean Payton both as Batman. Sean Payton's Bruce Wayne, passing the mantle to Davis Webb, who is Terry McGinnis, who is now going to be Batman Beyond. Pat Surtain is Spider-Man. Sticky, instinctive. Gonna glove you up, not let you go. Let's see, Cortland Sutton is Captain America. That's because he's a 5-time captain and one of the moral compasses of this offense and offensive leaders. Bo Nix, of course, is Superman. We can't go wrong with Bo Nix as Superman, right? I think that's just obvious, right? We can't go wrong there. So we've been loaded up there with superhero comps, guys, and we're going to do 2 of them today instead of 1. And so, my real big look at this is like, I got 2 of them, and I think one of them's kind of a deeper pool. But we're going for Garrett Bowles, guys. We're going Swamp Thing. And hear me out, guys. Swamp Thing is the protector of the green. And green can also mean money, like that's your quarterback, that's your money, but that's never what it's been about with Garrett Bowles. Garrett Bowles is protective by natural instinct. He is a protective man. He's deeply protective and intelligent too. He's super smart, but he's just a straight monster at left tackle. He has silenced Myles Garrett every time he's gone up against him recently. So, in my opinion, and then again, protector of the green, an emotional, passionate, smart protector. That's just what Garrett Bowles is, guys. Garrett Bowles is your emotional, smart protector who is just a pure monster. So we went with Swamp Thing. And if we're going off of what protecting the green is, that's Bo. So I just think Garrett Bowles and Swamp Thing is a good mix. Big creature big man can really like stand himself up there. There's not many offensive tackles that are bigger than him in the league. Let's see. Then we got Zach Allen, guys. He is, and this might come off as cliche, guys. It may come off as cliche, but Zach Allen is definitely the Incredible Hulk. The man absolutely destroys, and he's destructive. He destroys defensive lines at first contact, guys. He is strong and powerful. He's a wrecking machine. And then it is just like he turns into just like the nicest guy in the world when he talks to the media, when he's not in pads. Like, he's just the nicest guy in the world. But he is on. It's like he's Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk. Zach Allen, you see him as the person talking to stuff. You're like, yeah, he's an athlete, but he's just too kind, too different, and too intimate of a person. And then you see, you see what he does on the field, and he's like he just, someone made him angry. And so, I just can't help but think that that's where you get Swamp Thing, and the Incredible Hulk would be Garrett Bowles and Zach Allen. I think those are great comps. Again, Garrett Bowles is Swamp Thing. Some people may not know Swamp Thing, but he is the protector of the green, very smart and intelligent, deeply passionate and emotional, and just naturally protective. And it's just pure machine of a monster. And again, Garrett Bowles is a monster. You see some of these people stand next to him. Bowlesy's big. We love ourselves some big boys, and Bowles is big, guys. We can't go wrong with Garrett Bowles there. And if you're joining just now, guys, we're only going for an hour. We just did a 12-hour shift at work, and we got a Monday show as well, as which will be another short show. because of the fact that we'll have to prepare for the Luca appearance in the morning. Which honestly, maybe we'll delay the Monday show. I don't know. Maybe we delay the Monday show and go live on Tuesday just to get the Luca thing out. But again, if you're joining just now, hit the comments, go like, comment, subscribe. Do me the favor. We're trying to grow, normalize late night sports talk. We're going to have Luke Evans from the Denver Post, soon to be Luke Evans of the San Francisco Chronicle, guys, talking about, maybe his time with the Broncos, talking about, definitely got to ask him about this facility while he gets to still explore it. We got to ask him about it. And there's so much that, we have to ask Luke Evans because he's only been with the Broncos beat for like a year and a half. And, he's done such a great job of making a name for himself, just blowing onto the scene in Broncos media. And it's truly admirable. The man does great work, and he's really a really smart man. And to see he gets to pursue a goal that's something that means the world to him, that's amazing. So much love to Luca Evans, from here at Still Up Sports. And again, if you guys have a comment or question for Luca Evans of the Denver Post, we're going to be interviewing him Monday morning. It'll be recorded, so it'll be just me and him. But then I'll make sure I air it on Wednesday's late night stream. So Wednesday, we'll do a late night stream, and we'll air that Luca interview during our stream. And then after the fact, we'll make sure we drop the Luca interview separately. Besides that, we have another big interview with another beat reporter. That's all I'll tell you guys. Another beat reporter. That one will be after training camp. That one I'm going to be really emotional for because that person is awesome. Luca is amazing too, guys. It's going to be so great to talk about, his journey and, some of his favorite moments. I want to know some of more just like some random like personal stuff, like where's your favorite place to eat in Denver? How'd you pass your time in Denver? I don't know, like something he may have learned from some of these, his favorite like moments in the beat or in the press pool. Some of those guys that he got to work with or gals. Some of his favorite moments working with these people, or maybe some of the favorite players he'd like to cover. Again, drop a comment or question, and we'll see if we can get Luca's answer on that, because I got some questions lined up, but I want to come in maybe with one or two fan questions so we can ask him and give him a chance to talk to Broncos country legitimately that way. All right, guys. So we are just going to go for another 20 minutes. So if you have any comments, questions, let me know. We did a 12-hour shift, so we're pretty beat, guys. I messed up the first show. Well, I actually went live, and then we had some little issues, and like I was working on it where we went live, and the internet started to have some problems. So we ended up just ending it and then going right back live, and now we haven't had any issues. So we kind of just we redid it all. So we're back here, 20th episode of Still Up Sports, guys. Again. That's all because of you guys, the viewers, helping me grow, supporting me. There's a lot of growing pains with this, but I think it's better to just put myself out there and just do the growing pains live in front of you guys, and we'll just see how it goes. And you'll see the bad sides, you'll see the good sides and the great sides. But that's the best part about learning how to do this, whether it's the producing, whether it's the writing, the questions, the shows, all that stuff. It's fun. It's just I would prefer to be doing a 24-hour stream with you guys instead of working at 12. And you got to catch me yawning there. I try not to yawn, or at least have it where you guys can hear me yawn. But you caught me there on a 12-hour shift. So hope I didn't make you yawn. But yes, guys, we're gonna jump out. We don't have many comments or questions right now. So if you are watching, drop a comment or question. Again, we've had some great guests, these last few weeks. We'll pop over here real quick and show you. But we've had some great guests. on our on these last like watch alongs and stuff, as well as a lot of these interviews came from the watch alongs from the 24-hour streams. But I think that what you're going to start seeing is us scheduling interviews with people and then airing them late night. That's what our best bet is, unless we get someone to stay up with us. And that's going to be what we do with these next two big interviews, both of them, Luca and then this mystery beat reporter. They're uh, both their interviews will be pre-recorded. That way, I can do what I can to get it out there. Let's see. Okay, yep, good. We are still live on X, Instagram, and we are also we're on TikTok as well, guys. And again, thank you so much for helping me hit 128. We're trying to normalize late night sports. When I hit 500, I go skydiving, guys. It's going to be a very quick 30-minute show, especially because there's not that much movement in the chat and stuff. There's not much questions for me to answer, not much for me to really keep this ball rolling. I've been really putting some good effort into these questions. Luca's done a show or two recently, so I'm not trying to copy anyone's questions. So I've made sure to try to keep my questions different and also kind of make it a little more personal, gear it a little more personally. I'll also try to keep it a little fun and light too. I don't know how it'll go, but it's going to be fun because me and Luca are not far off in age, and the man is a million times better at what he does. I just am trying to do this. The man had to, go to school, and he is covered for the the LA Times. He's covered so many things. Denver Post. He's worked so many places. So I'm just excited to have his interview and get his perspective and give him a chance to speak, on camera and let him communicate with Broncos country one last time, because it was short, but it was very sweet. And it was very impactful in his small time with Broncos beat, covering them. So super excited to talk to Luca, guys. And then again, we got another big guest lined up after the fact. Man, no Broncos questions. Wow. I understand, guys. It's late. It's late night, but I did delay the stream by over an hour or so. We had some issues, and then when we did go live, we got about 20 minutes in, 20, 30 minutes in, and then next thing you know, we had to immediately cut it because we were having Wi-Fi issues, and we're back here now. So that's what happens when you go 20 streams is you're bound to have a stream with Wi-Fi issues, or you're going to have a stream where something happens. So we're just we're here, and amazingly, you catch it on a day where it was a Wi-Fi issue and where we're having some AC issues and we're having some open windows, and you see some flies flying into the house and we can't get rid of them. That's what happens when you open your house and the windows open up in the desert. You'll catch a fly inside and you can't get it out. And they love the stupid ring light next to the camera too. So it's like it just wants to hang out right there. So you guys got to hang out with my friend the fly. Fred the Fly. We'll name him Fred. But yeah, guys. Last call. We'll call it last call on comments or questions. You got your superhero comps, guys. I make sure that during the off season we'll do these superhero comps for fun, and we'll build our superhero teams. However, we got Doomsday coming up and all that. It's just fun to do. And we're still passing, and we're still in the off season. Don't let people fool you. This training camp ain't training camp yet. Today it's going to start to get there, guys, but it ain't there yet. Wait till we're in the padded practices, guys, and we're going full speed. That's when we'll be back at camp fully, especially with this new facility and all this stuff. There's still so much going on. There's so much hype being thrown around. Let's see. Caleb Lohner's not there, guys. So if you're missing Caleb Lohner, I'm sorry. He's still hurt. Man, I didn't even talk about Ben Powers. Man, he took a discount. Man, he took a deal on his contract or something like that. Saved the Broncos some money. And much love to Ben Powers. Yeah, much love to Ben Powers, and I think he just really wants to be a part of this team. He knows the position he's in, where you got a guy like Palcho and Cage Casey. You got these guys behind him, and then you still got guys like Pert and other people on this team. You're flexible with. So um, he knows what's behind him, and at the same time, it's a good move. I think it really benefits Powers in that case, and I'm excited to see him coming back. I'm really excited for that coming off of injury. I'm excited to see Brandon Jones coming off of injury. Man, more stuff. I'm excited for the offseason and excited for training camp guys. Jonah Coleman in pads, of course. Red Murdoch in pads, of course. If we're just talking rookies, those guys, of course, I want to see them in pads. I want to see Miles Scott. If there's another rookie I'm really excited for, those are the three I'm really excited for. Is Jonah Coleman, Miles Scott, and Red Murdoch, of course. Those are my rookies I'm really excited for. And let's see, I'm not worried about these rumors that Jahdae Barron had a bad day. I think that Barron's only going to get better. Things happen. I think that the more and more this goes on with Barron, maybe the plan would be smarter to use him as an to use him as an all-around, flexible chess piece on the defense instead of just pinpointing him as an outside corner. Maybe he can be an outside corner on plays or two. Maybe you want him in the slot. Maybe you want him as an ILB. Maybe you want him as a safety, maybe you want to go like 4 corners deep out there. There you go. I'm just saying there's ways to maybe get the man involved. And I'm not down on Jahdae Barron one bit. I don't think he's a bust. I just think he's in a room where he was going to struggle to get snaps and attention. I'm not here to reminisce on the past about the pick and should have happened, should it not have happened. It happened. And I'm really excited to see Barron and his progress in the future, guys. What else we got? Let's see. Man, Jonah Coleman put a new video out on YouTube. I made sure to watch that. That was sick. I was so pumped for Jonah Coleman, guys. I'm a big Jonah Coleman guy. I can't deny it, just because of what it could mean for the future and for this team if he could pop and take off as a lead back. I'm not saying right away when you got a guy like Dobbins. I'm just saying that it's reassuring to know that you address that position with someone who could be there on this team for a long time. And in running back terms, a long time is like 4 years, maybe 4 or 5 years. You have this guy around for a while. That's actually exciting to have. All right, guys, if you're with me right now, we are almost at 4 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to probably end this stream in 10 minutes just so we can lock in for these next 2 days of overtime, as well as the fact that we need some rest because we just did 12 hours today. We got some 4 hours of overtime today, so that was nice. Besides that, we're really locking in on trying to get these Broncos-Chiefs tickets for Denver. We'll be there for 2 weeks, and I'll only have like 4 or 5 things planned. So besides that, I'm going to have free time. I might be just walking around Denver. I might honestly just pull up at the park. We just might pull up at the park, guys, and see if someone wants to come by and throw the ball. Who knows? We got the kitty cat. Here he is. Here he is. You want to talk? You want to meow? My son. This is my son. Hold on. There you go. Speak. Speak to the audience, son. Let them know. What do you think? There you go. This is my tuxedo cat, Apollo Creed. Yes, it's Apollo Creed. I promise. I've always promised him I will throw the towel in and not let a Russian murder him in the ring. I will never let a Russian murder him in the ring. He's a good boy when he wants to be, and when he's not pissing his dad off at 3 in the morning, when I'm streaming especially. Well, that's because he only has like 4 brain cells. He's a tuxedo cat. So, some of his brain cells are what keeps the tuxedo put together as buttons. He uses buttons to keep these brain cells together and the tuxedo together. One last comment, sir? Okay. All right. Well, that was a very informative take. A very informative take from the cat. I'm surprised that he knows that much about ball. He is a lazy co-host. He does not turn on my computer for me. He doesn't edit videos. He doesn't post stuff. He doesn't do nothing. He just sits here and dangles and looks, pretty for the camera. Can you believe this guy? That's what we're doing for the final few minutes, is just sitting here with the cat. I'm not too big on there was some stuff to talk about these last 2 days, but was there really much? Not much. Then there's potatoes there, not meat, guys. Some people talk about you want meat and potatoes. There's only potatoes there. There was no meat on there in terms of discussion. So we'll be ready for what's to come, because we'll be doing our next show on Monday, as well as Monday morning. I'm going to do that interview with Luca. So again, one last time, guys, drop your comments or questions for Luca, and maybe I'll pick one. Besides that, I just think there's not too much really there that hasn't been discussed in terms of I don't know how much of it's as serious. We talked about it. Cooper coming back, Will Hoyt coming back. Will Hoyt's his situation's a lot better now, honestly, compared to what Cooper's dealing with still. But Cooper's going to be out there because they're playing it out. Man, you're so cute. Such a cute cat. Look at him. He's just basking in his glory. Wow. Yeah, guys. So we are going to probably end this stream in a few minutes, just because we want to get ready for what we got coming up. Besides that, guys, again, do me the favor in the future, like, comment, subscribe, come check us out. All these platforms, Still Up Sports, on all of them. All right, on YouTube, on X, on Instagram, on TikTok. And thank you again, getting us up to 128 means the world. We'll see how these stick. I know sometimes with the vertical streams, subs sometimes don't stick, but I welcome that you subscribe. And then if you don't want to pay attention, you can always turn off the notifications if you still want to support us. Just to subscribe helps us. Besides that, guys, I think we're going to sign off right now. We don't got much going on. A few more minutes. The cat's just sitting here. I mean, I've talked to you about some Broncos topics, but we got nothing going on in the chat, and we just did 12 hours of work, and we really can't keep going. We actually need to rest. And guys, again, 20 episodes, which is crazy because there's also a 0.5 episode in there, so technically it's 21, but 20 live streams for 24 hours. 2 UFC watch-alongs. We're only getting started, guys. We're only getting started. We're learning so much. I get excited thinking about where we're at and the growth we're doing, even though at times, there's some stress and it becomes a little overwhelming at times doing what we do here. But I can't deny it's truly amazing. I love doing what we do here. It's Still Up. It's so fun. I love talking sports with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I love engaging with the late night sports fan and normalizing late night sports talk. I love challenging ourselves and going to do some interviews with people that are going to really make us, bring our A game and try to get better. We're learning on the fly. and we're trying to truly do our best. No matter how rough the product is, it's going to keep getting better. You can kick a stone a million times, and then it's going to be a marble. So just stay tuned, guys. Yes, I made that up. It's probably a real quote, though. Would not be surprised if there's something similar. I am not a philosopher, guys. Don't come to me looking for quotes. But yeah, thank you to the few people who popped in and subscribed again. Maybe I should check out Minecraft. Maybe I will. Yeah, and then no to the LeBron James thing. Okay. We did a schedule rundown. Again, go check out Goonsville. Again, look at the catalog. So sick. I'm going to I'll add that beanie to the catalog too. We'll take care of this probably in a week or so. Point is we got our catalog ready. We'll make sure we take care of ourselves at one point with some more Goonsville. But right now, we're locked in on getting these Broncos Chiefs tickets, guys. Man, sucks for every one of us who waited in that queue, huh? A lot of us waited in that queue for discounted Broncos tickets. The queue started minutes before, which is crazy because some people didn't even log in until it was at like 10 o'clock. And even then, when I got in the queue, which was minutes before, I was still at like the 15,000 range in the queue. So by the time it was done, it was down to like 8,000, 9,000. So they only took like 6,000 discounted tickets, guys, which is crazy. I think that the Waltons, if they wanted to flex, guys, they have the money. Why not just pay for every single regular season ticket out of pocket just for a year? And just for a year, give away these tickets. That'd just be amazing. But they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. I know that they're generous. They ain't that generous, guys. If I had that money, I would easily bite the bullet on that just for the fan. Yeah, he's getting tired. He's finally behaving. We got a cat finally behaving. Who would have thought? Wow. It's a behaving kitty cat. Who would have thought? All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Welcome to Still Up Sports. Normally we go much longer, and we got more plans for this show. Eventually, there's so many little things we're going to keep getting better at doing. Go check out the channel. Go subscribe. Pay attention to our guests that we've had on, and we're going to keep having on. And we're going to keep being hungry. We're going to keep chasing guests. We're going to keep chasing interviews. We're going to keep chasing growth with this producing and digital side of all this. We're just going to keep getting better and paying our bills and planning for this fun Denver trip. And while also just, filling the void here on the late night hours and talking sports. Thank you guys so much. My name's Cody Chapa. Thank you, for joining me here at Still Up Sports. It means the world. You guys, I hope you have a wonderful night, guys. You guys are amazing. Take care, all right? See ya. Peace out, guys.